Hello, my name's Anna, and my study was based off of how loyalty programs affect consumer behavior. So the rewards program that I utilized is the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver plus Perks Rewards program. For those of you who may not know how it works, essentially there are products that are marked for contributing a certain amount of cents towards a customer's fuel saver. When the customer buys that product, those cents get added to the cumulative total of cents that the consumer may be building up towards a discount on gas at either Hy-Vee gas stations or Casey's gas stations. So when it comes to resources, I utilized 3 specific ones that conducted similar studies to mine. The first article I would like to go over is a study done by Sharp and Sharp that studies the behavior of consumers when it comes to rewards program called Flybuys. It's based out of Australia. Sharp and Sharp's hypothesis was that loyalty programs increase purchase frequency and repeat buys. How the rewards program works is that certain brands and specific retailers would reward points toward airline miles. So for an example, let's say that if a consumer bought the brand Ziploc at either Walmart, Target, or Trader Joe's, they would receive points toward airline miles. The results had shown that there was no impact on loyalty patterns for purchasing frequency. Sharp and Sharp kind of concluded that it was difficult for the results to show any evidence towards loyalty or purchasing behavior due to the fact that this program was operating on such a large-scale market. My second resource was from Bridson, Evans, and Hickman's study, and it was based on a health and beauty retailer based out of Australia and their loyalty program. The study had 3 specific hypotheses. So the first one was loyalty programs will have a significant positive relationship with the store loyalty. Hypothesis 2 was loyalty programs will have a significant positive relationship with store satisfaction. And hypothesis 3 was store satisfaction mediates the relationship between loyalty programs and store loyalty. Along with these hypotheses, Bridson, Evans, and Hickman also studied the impact of hard and soft attributes with these programs. So hard attributes include things such as monetary rewards, whereas soft attributes include things like exclusivity. And what Bridson, Evans, and Hickman had found was not only that hypothesis 1 and 2 were supported, but they also found that hard attributes contributed to store satisfaction, whereas soft attributes contributed to store loyalty. And lastly, my third study was a study conducted by Cahill and team. It was based on the reward program from Canadian Air Miles. Their hypothesis states that consumers who see instant rewards tend to spend more money. To test this hypothesis, they compiled data from 2 different types of rewards cards offered by Canadian Air Miles. One program offered delayed rewards that could be used on merchandise and travel, and the second program offered instant rewards that could be redeemed at point of purchase for discounts or gift cards. And what Cahill and team had found from this study was that consumers who had chosen to be part of the program that offered instant rewards had the tendency to spend more money. So for my own study that I conducted, my hypothesis was that store loyalty programs cause an increase in consumer spending and store loyalty. For my data collection, I utilized an online surveying program that was conducted for 1 week. I ended up with 133 participants, and the online survey consisted of these 3 questions. So the first question that was brought up when an individual was taking the survey was about how much money did you spend during your last trip to Hy-Vee. For respondents, we got about 70% of respondents reporting that they had spent $50 or more during their last visit, and 40% of respondents reported spending $100 or more during their last visit. The second question that individuals needed to answer was, is Hy-Vee your first choice when it comes to retail grocery shopping? And this was just a simple yes or no question, and nearly 70% of respondents indicated that Hy-Vee was their first choice when it came to retail shopping. And the last question that came up for individuals to answer was, do you have a Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards card? And again, this is just a simple yes or no question, and 83% of respondents had a Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards card. So now let's look at our results. So this survey is most similar to that of the research conducted by Bridson, Evans, and Hickman, in which the research is formed around one specific store and their customers. While the results of this survey support Bridson's first hypothesis, which is that loyalty programs will have a significant positive relationship with store loyalty, the results of this survey do not have the same supporting details when it comes to hard and soft attributes. So while Bridson claims that soft attributes are what contribute to store loyalty, this survey focuses fully on hard attributes and yet still points toward store loyalty having a strong and positive relationship with the Hy-Vee loyalty program in this study. The results of this study also support Cahill's hypothesis that instant reward strategies are highly useful when it comes to loyalty programs. So both my study as well as Cahill and team's study points towards the indication that consumers who receive instant rewards tend to spend more money. The Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards card allows consumers to see their rewards in real time and allows them to utilize these rewards almost instantaneously if they choose. So when this specific system of rewards coupled with the 83% of participants being a rewards member, in which we had found, and 70% of participants spending $50 or more, we can assume that this rewards system influences the spending behaviors of consumers of Hy-Vee. And lastly, given the agreement of this study with both Bridson, Evans, and Hickman, and Cahill and team's studies, we can confidently report that the original hypothesis to this study is fully supported. So, in conclusion, the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards card promotes both consumer spending and store loyalty. More specifically, we are able to see that individuals who participate in the rewards program tend to spend more money at Hy-Vee and are also more loyal to the Hy-Vee name. As mentioned by Cahill and team, instantaneous rewards could be an attribute to these behaviors as consumers are able to see their rewards generate in real time. For future research, I would like to do more in-store surveying to collect data in real time. I just have this feeling that the data would be a lot more raw and real, and that is obviously always helpful. I would also like to dive deep into demographic detail, whether it's by age, gender, family, size, and stuff like that. And lastly, I would like to ask specific questions that measure retail stores against one another. So instead of simple yes or no questions or questions that are more specific to Hy-Vee, I would like to mix in some questions that are multiple choice, ones that include questions from Walmart or any other kind of grocery retail store that may be around in this area that could impact the consumers that are loyal or that spend money at Hy-Vee and also participate in the rewards program. And here are the references to the studies that I utilized, and thanks so much for watching, guys.